Okay, there's thin skinned, and then there's Marchese. What is this? Dead Man's Tome podcast. Talk about some writing stuff, some horror stuff. There's a Marchese Buller horror podcast. It's probably not going to be around for much longer. Who's Marchese? Marchese is a writer, but he's this thin-skinned, egotistical guy. He gets a group on Twitter and a group of writers, and if you are to leave this group, he shits on you. He is like trying to create a cult, some sort of following, and if you leave it, he shits on you just for that alone. How do I know this? Bo Chapel, year 47. He was on the show. Okay. Great book. Great guy. All right. And he leaves the Twitter group. And because of that, Marchese and Gary Buller shit on him. They riff on him. Making fun of his weight, how fat he is, and all that. Now, of course, I say all sorts of stuff. I make jokes about all sorts of things. Sure, I've made jokes about someone being fat before. Now I'm also a fat ass myself. And it's probably someone who has more fame and has more publicity. And it's not out of spite. That's what this is. Because he leaves the group, now you riff on him. It's not, oh, you're in the group, oh, it's fun. It's, oh, you left us, so you're not with us. We're going to riff on you. And there's a few sections I'm going to play here. Oh, here's the thing. Because of this situation, Marchese was called out on this by a few people. I'm not going to name their names. And Marchese's response is to delete the videos, delete the evidence. But I have the evidence. I have it here. I'm not going to say names. Okay. And I didn't really, I thought about doing this if I really should. It's small fries, but it's interesting. Okay, so we'll start here.
Your name is Joe Asshole.
Okay.
There's always that one person that.
So in this, what I'm playing here is horror with Marchese and Buller, and I have sped it up by like 2x because it is so hard to get through on normal speed. And what they're doing is they're ripping on Bo Chapel, which they call Joe Appleton or something. Anyway, here we go.
Maybe retweeted what you were going to say.
And play it back a little bit.
That actually, there's so many new people coming in, and I remember there was one girl who put up that she was working on her work in progress, and I said, wow, she said something that, like I said, that resonating moment. It reminded me of when I first got on Twitter, and I said, wow, I sounded like that, but nobody. There was always that one person that maybe retweeted what you were going to say, or gave you a chance. But then most of the people obviously didn't give you a chance. But I said, look, keep going. This is a great attitude. I forgot what I actually put, but she was gracious. She said, thank you for the advice and thank you for the sharing and stuff. But it's when you see new people like that, you gotta say, hey, for lack of a better term, to take them under your wing and say, hey, there's other people out there, and there's not just assholes out there.
Okay, this is important because this is how Marchese sees himself. If he has more followers and a bigger, I guess, Twitter profile, even by the slightest, by 1,000 or 2,000, he will consider himself like a bigger bird and try to take you under his wing, so to speak, and to show you how to do things. He's the sort of writer where he has a few short stories published, but he talks like, and you're going to find out too, as other writers, he talks about writing as if he's published like novels or that he's like some bestseller or something, but he's not. He's not. It's like his ego gets inflated by just a little bit. Just by a little bit of recognition. It's like his daddy didn't love him enough. I don't know. Here we go.
Out there in the industry that will, that'll just claw you just above you or something.
My name is Joe Asshole, and I want you to find one.
Joe Asshole. Joe Asshole, because he left the group. Yeah, they're shitting on him. Like, I guess you could find this sort of material in any sort of talk show, right? Any sort of morning radio show. But if you can act like a shock jock, prepare to be treated like a shock jock.
Buy my new book. It's called Month 12.
Wait, is it called Beer?
Beer 12, it's called.
Is that like Budweiser?
Yeah.
A funny thing is...
So they're making fun of him, Bo Chapel, and making fun of his book, Year 47. Because why? Because all he did was leave your Twitter group. I'm sorry if I'm slurring. I'm 5 shots in a moonshine. And functioning, by the way. Which Marchese could never do. Because he's a lightweight.
I also saw, and this is from seasoned writers or whatever, they write these little stories. And I'm noticing, like we were talking about the passive.
Here's the part.
I mean, like you can have passive in your stories, but you want to at least kind of grip the people first. Like if you come out gunning with just passive sentences, that's not a good thing. Because you got to at least get the people to say, who's this? Oh, what's this about? Because, I don't know. Whenever I see them now, I go, I say, damn, that sentence could have been rewritten like this. Or if I see too many, he grabbed this and he touched.
Hey, listen to him ranting about passive sentences. And then he goes, he grabbed this, he grabbed that. He grabbed this. That's not passive voice. What are you talking about? Passive voice would be like the hammer was grabbed by Bill or the hammer was grabbed by Ted. He grabbed this or he grabbed that or she grabbed this, she grabbed that. That's not a passive voice. What are you talking about? You sound dumb, Marchese. You sound dumb. I'm telling you.
Touch that. I say, how can I write that without saying he grabbed it, but you can still see he grabbed it? You know what I'm saying?
Like, you don't have to reinvent words. He grabbed the hammer works just as well as saying he grabbed the fucking hammer. Why would you have to change? What did you say? He wrapped his hand around the handle of the hammer? Are you going to go to Anne Rice territory and make grabbing a hammer into a long paragraph of just describing the very simple movements? Like, are you going to break it down like that? Because when I read books, they don't do that. When I read Stephen King or Ray Garton, they don't break down little movements to sub-movements or whatever you're talking about. They get right to the point. So maybe you should do the same fucking thing.
And there is a way to do it.
Yeah.
Or you could even just say, you could just describe.
I'm going to skip this. Get to the part. They start talking about Bo Chapel again.
Say?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Oh, wait, you guys don't celebrate Thanksgiving?
No, we don't. We don't.
Well, I mean, actually,
well,
here's the thing.
What are you Jews doing this Christmas?
Yeah, it's good too.
The idea is the same. It's like getting together. The thing is that a lot of people, they don't like Thanksgiving. They do like Thanksgiving. Look, be thankful you're with loved ones.
That's it.
That's it. That's all you got. Whether you like it or hate it, there's other countries that are just celebrating, and they have, they didn't have all the stuff. The reasons why supposedly America celebrates Thanksgiving, the reasons why they celebrate Thanksgiving.
Get to
but
it.
they celebrate. They say, they're thankful. So
yeah, that's it.
Turkeys and Black Friday and
yeah,
Thanksgiving is it's like the doorway.
Yeah,
you open the door, and then this weekend everybody's gonna be putting up the lights, and it's gonna be like
here we go.
Lights everywhere, and
I won't be putting up the lights. I'll be on my own because no one likes me because I'm Joe Apple.
Joe Apple.
See, that's Gary. That's Gary really ripping into the Bo. So my question to Gary is, What did Bo ever do to you, man? What did Bo ever do to you? I mean, you like to shoot the shit. Here I am shooting the shit on you. And in his defense. I mean, what did he ever do to you? Just leave your precious group? All right, man. If that's all it takes. Thin skin, thin skin. Talk shit, get hit. You're getting hit, motherfucker.
Oh my god. He's gonna get one of those lights.
I'm gonna get a microwave turkey dinner for 2.
Remember Chris? Remember Chris was gonna eat up?
Oh god, yeah. He's having a turkey burger.
And you ask him, you're like, oh well, how are you gonna prepare that turkey burger? What kind of turkey burger? Oh my god. And there was one Christmas, I think on the Dead Man's Tome podcast, we were talking to him. I don't know if it was Christmas Eve and he ordered Chinese food. And I'm like, Chris, what's going on, man? Oh man.
Poor man. Poor Chris. It's not his fault.
Yeah.
But I've got no friends and no family. I've got nothing to be thankful for. So I'm gonna record a shitty video for YouTube.
Joseph.
Joanne.
Kind of like what Marchese does.
Joseph Appleton. Listen, they had those lights that go around your neck. You know, they're like a necklace. They're like Christmas lights.
Oh, yeah, he's really doing that.
So Joe Apple can
Yeah, the cook.
use them around something else.
I got no friends.
Okay, that's it. The lights around the neck. Use them for something else. What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Marchese? Huh? Mean like tighten the noose? Choke him out? You want Bo dead? Is that what you want? You want Bo dead because he left your group? What do you want, man? How else am I supposed to say this? How am I supposed to think of that? Put around something else. Do something else with it. What do you mean, like put around his cock? Wait, be perverted? No, you wouldn't dare say something like that. Not on your precious show. No. I mean, like, but what? That's crazy, man. I just don't get it. There is no beef between you two. There's no Twitter feed. There's no timeline of any trash talking. Just one simple thing. And you do this. Because you are a duplicitous asshole at times. Where, you know what? Not at times. That's just who you are as a character, man. It's who you are as a character. You expect certain things. You are the sort of guy who's tired of his job. You're tired of his job and you want great things. You aspire to do better, to have things. And you see the little gains around you as huge achievements. And you don't want them to slip away. And when anyone leaves you, you see that as a huge blow. But man, that happens. People will leave at times. People change. I mean, I think it would help if you pumped the brakes a little bit and got some help. Just stop. Get some help. Get a reality check. You're not the center of all this. You're not. Yeah, you can offer advice, sure. But your advice is not the advice. Honestly, to be honest, I wouldn't even get on a platform and offer advice. You know, when we did our show together, we started doing that. And then he left and I tried to keep it going, but it was like, man, it gets writing advice. I mean, it's like, what are you talking about? Unless, my personal opinion, unless you have like a couple of bestsellers in genres that are like hard to really sell in, who are you to be giving advice? Who are you? You're nobody. I mean, right now, sure, you have short stories and maybe you have more stuff coming out later on. Okay. And then your platform will be bigger, will be better. But a few years down the road, Marchese is the sort of person who'd be selling services like creative consultation, that sort of thing.
I'm gonna block you will.
Oh, jeez, why? What did I do? Damn it! I didn't do nothing.
Fucking idiot. But anyway.
Oh, he got mad because Bo blocked him. He got mad because Bo blocked him. Oh, man.
Wow, what are you? You're cursing out a made-up
What a
character.
girl.
I know. I know. Herbert the Pervert from Family Guy.
I mean, I got a little pissed off at Catman once, but
Yeah. So, are you going to go back to the Deadman's Tome podcast, or?
No, he is not. I do not need Marchese to come back to the Deadman's Tome podcast. Doing just great. Doing fantastic, actually. Actually, no, the best we've been doing is now. Everything's been going well with Becky. Even when it was solo, it was doing real well. No, he's not coming back. I do not need him. I do not want him. He can stay with you. He can stay on your podcast. Have fun.
well, there's in the New Year's. It's a secret, but I'm gonna give a secret away because there's only one person watching. Me and him were gonna do the show again.
Oh, cool.
Is that right?
I was listening to a couple. No, seriously, I was listening to a couple of the shows, and I sound like a fucking mess. No, because I don't drink. I don't really drink. I mean, I know it's listening to those shows is probably like, you're like, oh, come on. I don't drink, so I used to drink to try to keep awake because it was so late.
Yeah, I mean, Marchese is a lightweight. When I drink, I actually drink. I mean, how I function, I don't even know. I don't know. Maybe John Belushi genes are in my body somehow. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm a party animal. I don't know, but he's a lightweight. He's a lightweight. I know it's later for him, but seriously, a few beers, man, that's like breakfast for me.
Yeah.
I think he does it at 10 o'clock, but me it was like 11, so I would be like going to sleep at 1 or 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
So I would be doing the whole beer thing, and then it got to a point where I was clanking the bottles, but I wasn't even drinking. Like, it was just empty bottles I kept up in the attic. So people thought I was drinking. I was for some of those shows. I mean, and it sounded like it. You know.
Remember, this is at a 2x speed. At normal speed, it sounds like this. Actually, no, it's 1.5. At normal speed, it sounds like this.
Some of the things I was saying, I was like, "What in the world am I doing?" But it was a funny. Hey, you heard that?
What?
I heard somebody whisper.
Did it say cock? Cock.
They could have.
No, I've not heard anything.
You heard that?
Yeah, it sounded like Joe Apple.
Oh my god! I'm thinking of a pig with an apple in its mouth.
Okay, Marchese, you're just being silly. You're really showing yourself to be a thin-skinned asshole. Well, and the reason I decided to do this is because you tried to delete and hide the evidence. But this is what you did. This is who you are. You can't fake it. You can't change it. And now it's going to be out there. So, you made your bed. Now you lie in it. Just own it. Just own it up. Own it. Be a man for once. All right. I don't know how many people will watch this. Probably nobody. It's writer drama. Woohoo. Big deal. If you like it, press the like button. Subscribe. Share it. But I probably know the people who would watch this. And I honestly was not going to do this. But I mean, he deleted his videos, and it's just the thin skin nature. Because afterwards, he's gonna be out there trying to promote and be positive and then beat someone else down. The pattern's just going to repeat. So sometimes you got to play on the button. That's what this is. You talk shit, you get hit. And you get hit with shit. That's what this is. And he'll probably come at me. Might try to flag this video. Or something. Something stupid. I don't think that. I don't know, Marchese. You can't blame me anymore.